5 was foolish. What make the wise wise and what make the foolish foolish? We're going to look at that. We're going to look at what is this midnight cry when that caused both the foolish and the wise to be awakened. So we're going to look at that. First, we're going to go through the passage and look at the key words. And in this discussion, I need to see your response. Questions just indicate, and then the mic will be sent to you so that we can ask the question and get the valid answers. All right? So, to the screen. It says here in Matthew chapter 25. Matthew chapter 25, and we'll read from 1 to about 13. It says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps, and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were what? Wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps, and took what? No oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps, while the bridegroom tarrieth. They all what? Slumbered and slept. And at midnight," notice, at midnight, "there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom what? Cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all these virgins arose." It says all virgins arose, "and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are all gone out." Verse 9 says, "But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that what? Sell, and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that ready went in with him to the marriage. And the door was shut. If you notice, in verse 13 it says, "Watch therefore ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh." Now, we have a few things to ask. The question I want to ask: who is the bridegroom? Anybody? Wow! Jesus! Don't you get it? All right? We're going to have some more difficult questions. I hope you can answer. All right? All right. No. The thing is that the lamps, they all have lamps. The oil, let us want to get the basic out of the way. What is the oil? Anybody?
The Holy Spirit.
Wow, she gets it again. Oh, the Holy Spirit. I'm going to just direct all the questions to you here. All right. So, from the babes and suckling, man. You're not a babe, but you're a child. All right. So, within the vessel, some had oil in their vessels. But why is it the wise couldn't give some of the oil, being generous and give some of the oil? So the what? Oh, wow. Is anybody with any other answer? All right. So it's an experience, a relationship between you and God, and it cannot be shared. Good. This is your class. All right. I never see this before. All right. All right. So the shutting of the door. What is that? The door shut.
Probation code.
My, this is not easy. Oh my, I'm proud. I'm proud of the parent. I'm proud of the parent. All right. I thought this was going to be a difficult class, but it shows that I need to give Carl Lawrence and make him do a hard one. All right. The thing is that some had the foolish had oil run out. How can you explain this? The oil run out. That they all had oil in their lamps at one point. But you find that oil run out. Let us look at something here. We have the bridegroom. You have the midnight. And a cry that is made. Who made that cry? We need to know this.
One of God's servants.
One of God's servants. Mm-hmm. And we have to know what is this marriage? Where it took place, or where it is going to take place.
In heaven.
That's correct. Honestly, it's in heaven. All right? Let us look at some other thing. The shutting of the door, and I'll get it correctly, is the close of probation. All right? Experience, you cannot have any more experience for salvation after that time. All right? So the bridegroom came, the door was shut, probation closed. We have some more technical. We're going through the basics now because we're going to ask a certain question. I hope my friend can help us here. All right. Now, let us turn to 2 Corinthians 11 verse 2 and Revelation 14 verse 4. Because if you notice, in both cases, wise and foolish, it depicts them as female, which is a woman, which is represent something, the church. Correct. So 2 Corinthians 11 verse 2, it says, "For I am jealous over you with what? Godly jealousy. For I have what? Exposed you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Christ." All of them were virgins. It cannot be a fallen church. Take note. They are all virgins. That what? They are chastened before Christ. But one have an extra oil that makes the difference. So it cannot be classified as all Christians. They are all virgins. Revelation chapter 14 verse 4 says that these are they which not defile with what? Women. And women in prophecy represent church. So they were not defiled with the corruption of their fallen doctrine. For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from where? Among men, being the first fruit unto God and unto the Lamb. So these are the virgins that had extra oil in their lamps. So the virgin must be those who were exposed to the truth and receive it. But they did not have this oil of the Holy Spirit in their lives.